Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahushai Ba'Shim HaKadosh, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this word with truth and sincerity with charity. Alright, the topic on the lessons we want to go into is this type of abomination is, on the earth. Alright, this Sodomite spirit, where you have women with women and men with men. Alright? It's the same spirit. That's why the scriptures say that this is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Alright? Egypt was known for its bondage. Alright? And how it held the Israelites captives. The Israelites were under the Egyptians. And Sodom and Gomorrah was known for all types of wicked acts such as this, man.
If I could back you up from the wicked acts, there's Ezekiel 16:49. Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her, and in her daughters neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and the needy.
God.
And that's man, there was a lot of abomination in that city, man. Homosexuality, basically what's going on right now, but like it's like
greater,
like worse.
Can you get the scriptures that say that the Lord made Sodom and Gomorrah in example, I believe it was worded. Alright, because the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for an example on how not to rule and how not to live, because that was just they were making a whole bunch of just abomination that was going over there, man. And it shows you that there's no new thing under the sun. The things that is today and age, it was also going on back then.
Let's see, I think okay, this 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrew, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Yup, and they were living ungodly, all right. And can you give me the scripture that says a little leaven of the whole lump? Because we mentioned on how it is more greater nowadays. I just noticed this. It says #1 trending. So this video is the #1 trending video, or one of the videos going that people have seen a lot. And what do you think, children, man? You don't think children, look at these videos, and these celebrities make themselves, what they call it, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, the children should look up to them. I forgot how they're worded.
Role models?
Yeah, role models. There we go.
Because if you've seen the whole video, even the words that she was saying is bugged out, man. It's wicked. And even what the video shows, the women twerking, even the way she was dressed and how the women are dressed, this is why it's like, bro, all of this is like to deceive the young people's minds, especially these women. A lot of women that listen to her are bugged out, man. They got demons in them, and this is what Esau does. This is his whole MO. He brainwashes your mind and puts these bugged out images in your head. But this is Galatians 5:9. A little leaveneth the whole lump.
Right, and that's why there's a lot of wickedness going on today, man. Because that little leaven, it started all small, but then now it's huge. I remember, when I was a child, man, I knew about homosexuals and all that, but I didn't, it was whatever. Let them, that was my mindset back then. Let them be, whatever, as long as it doesn't affect me. That was when I was a kid. Now there's no escaping this, man. You have what they're called people that men that dress like women, teaching children, reading to children. All right, you have children dressing up like women. It's just is man. Oh my God, it's madness out here, man. You have men turning into women and women turning into men, women with women, men with men. It's just, hey, this is just an abomination right here, man. But this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. It says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. As with womankind, it is an abomination." All right, so right there, the Lord told you plain as day, man, that we're not. Hey, you're not supposed to be doing these things, man. It's an abomination unto the Lord. This is the book of Leviticus 20 and 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So that's the reward of this, man. That's the reward of you taking part of this. All right. That's an abomination to the Lord. And hey, you're lucky that the Lord the laws of the Lord aren't established like that, man. Because a lot of you people will be put to death on sight.
Hey, even though it's not, the Lord still puts people to death right on sight.
Right.
Some he just literally they commit this sin and the Lord jacks them up, or some you think nothing's gonna happen to you, but when you least expect it, that judgment will come.
Even you have these sodomites out here, the ones that do these type of things. They say that they come out and say that they hate themselves for it, because they know they got demons on them, man.
And another thing is that if you watch the video, it's just the fact that they allowed that to be on YouTube. It's the fact that, and the videos that we post, the brothers out there and the apostles, that the videos that they put with good information, those get taken down. Your channel probably gets suspended, or your channel will get terminated.
Right.
But that's gonna stay up there. That's not gonna get that channel's not gonna get suspended
or restrictions
for nudity, because Cardi B was literally naked in that video, man. That woman has no damn shame for her. So there's many of them that have no with this fucking, what's that challenge? Some challenge is going around, man. These women have no shame, man.
You get the one of, I believe, is Isaiah 5 and 20. But this is the book of Romans 1 and 26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. And damn, man, the Lord has given you to vile affections for real, where you're attracted and you get aroused by doing these type of things, man. It says, and really the women have, as I said right there, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. You have these women out here acting like men. That's bugged out, man. You have women dressing like men, acting like men, thinking that they're men. But man, you already that's why, hey, that's against nature, man. And it's really against nature for you women to be with women and men with men. Cause how do you expect to reproduce like that? A man can't have a baby, and a woman can't give seed to the woman to bear a child. That comes from a man. The Lord had it set up where a woman should be with a man.
It's like you said Isaiah
5 and 20.
Alright.
That says, woe unto them to call evil good and good evil.
Yeah, I got it right here.
I got a little bit more onto this. This says, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of women burned in their lusts, one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of error which was meet. You know, hey, we live in a present day where it's just that sodomite spirit has really grown more and more. You know, hey, to the point where you can't even speak against it. That's counted as hate speech. That could be like a hate crime.
Yep.
But guess what, man? This is according to the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why the scripture says that his ways are not your ways, and your ways are not his. His thoughts are not your thoughts, because the Lord's ways are just they're just, man. They're righteous, man.
There's Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good, and good evil. They put darkness for light, and light for darkness. They put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter.
All right. Hey, so like the brother was saying, man, hey, they'll leave this out there, man, and then on YouTube, people will call this good. Hey, people will say, hey, let them be happy. Well, guess what, man? That's counted as evil. All right, but when we speak against it, when we say, you know, that this is profitable, this is an abomination, hey, you should be put to death. That's counted as, you know, that's counted as evil to them. But that's why the scripture says, woe unto you to call evil good and good evil, because everything is backwards right now. What you call good is actually evil. You know? Hey, but that's all we want to get into. Lord willing, this video was edifying. With that, we'd like to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rechakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this world with truth and sincerity with charity. With that, shalom and the Bible ball.
So on above all.